Get it, bit it, bit it, bit. Uh.
Oh, what up, y'all? It's your boy, Night 2727. I'm gonna be playing some Hyrule Warriors on the Nintendo Wii U. And yes, that's right, I finally got my capture card together. Actually, wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but once I got it, I was like, oh, I should have been doing this a long time ago. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick adventure mode. So, legend mode is basically the story. And I actually just realized I still got some DLC to work out. But you got the pretty much original story going, but then it branches off into Ocarina of Time. So it feels nice because now I have the DLC outfits for Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. So it breaks off into three, different games, like level-based types. So I have Ganondorf, his Ocarina of Time outfit from Club Nintendo for getting the game, and the new DLC that just came out for Ocarina of Time. So these two maps would be nice to see them in. So this one, so this game mode will have all the cutscenes and stuff. And to show you the length, the game isn't really that short. These missions last pretty long. You got the versatility in the levels. You're always switching people. Sometimes like your playable character would be Ganondorf, and it's nice because you get to be Ganondorf and just start wrecking Hyrule people and all this, and him taking on multiple bosses and stuff. So it's not just you're playing as Link. You get versatility of a lot of different characters. Um, and there's also some added DLC that I didn't get a chance to, so that actually branches out a little bit more as well. Free mode will be going through all of that without the cutscenes, just picking whoever you want for anything. If you're trying to like get the challenges and stuff. You find the spiders, you unlock pictures. You got even a challenge mode. As you see in the bottom right corner, they're advertising the DLC. You also get retro weapons. So we're going to be taking a look at the adventure map. Actually, if I go right back, I want to show you something. So this is also DLC, so you get different maps and stuff. The reward maps are just rewards, but you get the master quest, and it's just more challenging for everything. So these are just a ton of levels, and you're just doing like things. So there's a lot of content. There's a lot to keep you here. And I know some people say that this game could be repetitive or something, but what it is that it keeps you busy if you get into it because they don't have voice acting, so you constantly have to keep looking and reading the screen. So when people criticize the fact that some of the thousands of enemies or hundreds of enemies is on screen at once, they say they don't really hit you. Well, at the same time, you're not supposed to fight every last single one of them. You constantly have to keep traveling to update your position, so you're constantly going across the map fulfilling tasks. And it feels like a rush of things because if somebody's in danger, the battlefield, and they're calling for your help, you have to stop what you're doing, run across there, save your teammate, kill the boss for them, make sure that area's cool, take over the bases. There's a lot of action going on. Then you might have to stop to go kill a boss. It really depends. So, um, here's some of the characters. Link, Impa. Link is awesome. Feels vintage, all that. Impa growing on me. Big sword. Sheik is just a monster. One of my favorites to play as. It goes on more spell casting and that kind of stuff. I think she has like the book, the spell book right here. She has the harp, all that, the arrow, dual swords. He's amazing. You get to play as a boss in a game like this, and it's just Zelda themed. So it is Dynasty Warriors in the sense like the game, the style itself, but it's all Zelda's theme. Original story, and it's more Zelda based than Dynasty Warriors. It's a completely different game. If you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors, this is a drastic change to it, but at the same time, still feels like home. Um, Linda, of course, the Twilight Princess, and also her other form. You got, I believe this was the boss from the Super Nintendo One Link to the Past. New character, kind of awesome. It just goes on. And this is nice to be able to play as him. You can get little upgrades on each character. You get the spots right here, and you can go in and just give them all updates individually. You have training where if you don't feel like getting somebody back up to another level, because you just unlocked them and you need them to be on a certain level to hang on the levels that you're at, you can just spend money to get them up. So if you're not a fan of level grinding, then that definitely could be a solid reason for being repetitive, that you had to work every new character from 0 up that you just unlocked, so you can get them right into the mix. And you already know level 27 is where she needs to be at. It's risen at level 27. Look at that. And I'm Knight 2727. Magic. Go in here. These are like just little potions that you can get if you're trying to unlock a particular kind of weapon. You see like weapon slots, and boost the weapons, like the rate that they drop and all that. And then you can like forge different types of weapons together, and add like the best powers that you would want. So let's get into the game. That's pretty much it. Everything you need to know. You get different weapons as well, and that's what I mean about mixing weapons. So I kind of customize that to put experience, light, rubies on there, and you can also get retro things like this and have the old sword from Nintendo still look the way it does. That's amazing. So we're gonna go with the Master Sword, and this one is killing 700 enemies in 10 minutes. Seems easy. Alright, so 700, pretty easy. I'm confident. Right now I'm rocking the Skyward Sword DLC outfit. Seems appropriate for who I'm battling. Lucky. Must have lost his mind. It was too easy. See, they understand. So that's just done with the touchscreen. Just drag your thumb to do a quick weapon change. So you see the people with the life bars are the main people you need to be taking out. And they usually have a title over their name, so they'll let you know what they're about, what they're doing. Or he's like a raid leader, and he could be like the guy controlling a whole group of people to attack the base, and you take him out. There's a lot of different things they'll tell you the boss keep. So if you take over the base, they'll be like the final leader. They'll take out the captain. So I mean, and the little people, they are like constantly bothering you. So you can either get lost and end up failing your mission because you're too busy trying to be Mr. Action Jackson. Go after every little person. That could also get you messed up. And there's always different enemy types too. They all have like attack patterns, so it makes them feel like that authentic boss gameplay, and there's weak spots opening. But you can also get in there whenever you choose to get in there. It's going to do a lot less damage, but those openings are heavy in attack power. And then it's usually going to take about 2 bursts of these attacks to be able to get an opening to do a significant amount of damage to each opponent. So for this one, classic Zelda, you'd already know what weapon to use if you played Zelda. You're going to be using the bow, shoot it in the eye. There's the opening. Try to do as much damage as possible before it recovers. This is what the Wii U has to offer. Games like this is why I say I love Nintendo. They get good, in-your-face action. This is wild. They're kind of like Dynasty Warriors, but it's different because it's Zelda, and it's more Zelda than what everybody thought. They even have a Zelda-inspired button layout. And then Dynasty Warriors has their respectable. So you can see like when you lock on, I'm able to do all the flips. It feels like Link, feels like game since the Ocarina of Time. All the 3D ones. His swipes, his animations seem like exactly how Link would do. Still have the spin. And a list of all the classic items. The bombs are a little different now because of the cluster. Hook shot. That's interesting. More so for enemies that you can lock onto. And they all get power ups as well, so you can find little power ups, and then each weapon will be boosted. It was nice to see them incorporate Link's normal items and things that he gets during the games, into the fighting style. See that I was able to get someone in the opening, and I mean, it's pretty much like if you can get them, you keep attacking them while you're waiting for that weak spot. It's gonna take damage, not as much, but to keep you busy while you wait, you might as well just put some damage on them, keep peppering them. So I'm at 200, so I got 5 minutes. Alright, I feel like I could be killing more. Get my count up. Sounds like I'm about to have a one-on-one fight. There we go. Yeah, all Skyward Sword, so it'll be appropriate to pick this outfit. I actually remember this area. I haven't beat it yet, just playing it, but definitely remember this spot. Use my favorite, boomerang. Get him stunned. Hit nice opening, she blocked. Retreating. Yeah, so like, haven't seen her open it in a while, but just been messing her up. She's retreating. Oh, that actually worked. So then, big bosses like this, and you're supposed to be beating up her, but then you kind of get distracted, and I still have to, kill over 700 within these 10 minutes. So you can't get caught up in all that. You gotta be aware of what you're doing. This is just like a lot simpler than what some of the later story missions would be. There would be a lot to do. You see, a large chunk of damage I just lost due to that other enemy. So you're focusing on one, you gotta be aware of the other. I need to get out of there. That's done me no good. Yeah, speaking of retreat, I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't have the time to fight that thing. They also judge you on the speed that you do it too. You'll be able to get this done, but it still have like an impressive amount of like achievements, like being able to kill all those boss type people that just call out the main characters of the game. Ooh, hearts. Oh, a heart. How to get out of here? So here's a power up. Get a bigger bomb. Or something. There's always something. Like the boomerang might be way more effective, and it's gonna turn like tornadoes. Kind of how it is on the Smash Bros. Series. Gosh, I think it's just so obsessed with me. Please drop a heart. Oh, you suck. Get away from it. It's mine. Do like crowd me. So these are like how the challenges get. They're pretty wild. Alright, I gotta go on the rampage. Ooh, my favorite. There's like no people, which sucks. Yeah, you see what I mean? This was my favorite. Alright. Sucks I gotta waste that tornado. Yeah, I can't commit to that. I don't have the time. Oh man, this sucks. If there's like crowds of people, this would be easy. Alright, I'm gonna trust that this has enough spots. Enough people. Let's see what's flashing over here. Oh crap, it's Link. You need to get over there, buddy. Be with you in a moment, Link. I gotta kill everybody around you. Oh man, I would love to fight you, dude, but I need people. Alright. I'm seeing if I cut across, I might be able to get that last cluster of people. I'm so gonna fail this mission. But at least you got a good overview about the whole game. Decent perspective. And I got caught up in the boss battling. Oh man. There's people over here. I have a chance. So I better get back up for the troops. What evil people she got running. I guess this is something it would be nice to do as Ganondorf. Crap. Pushing. Nice cluster of people. 15 seconds left. Mission successful. Just made it. And that's a successful mission complete. And this is the Skyward Sword DLC outfit. And see, that's how he would look now. In game, that's his outfit, his current outfit. So blonder hair, his green stands out a little bit more. Wow, I did horrible. The time. I just wanted to give you guys like a decent perspective on the game. Let's take all of that. Don't matter. Alright. I need the heart. Perfect. All works out. So I gotta be able to use the item. See, they be doing like stuff like that, which makes me sick, because I gotta figure out all that mess. Because they pretty much, this is like an overview of the first Zelda game. So little secrets and stuff like that, you gotta like really remember what stuff is, and if you do, it's a plus. But somebody in the Miiverse shared that these diggers would work right here. I'm believing, because they said the other one's supposed to be butterflies. Gotta get used to these graphics again. I'm hoping this is a bush. Let's see what happens. Awesome. So that was just help. I also needed help for this, and I happened to go on the Miiverse and check it out, and they shared a solid answer. So that heart should be the butterflies in that top left corner over there. So I gotta go do this level. So that helps unlock some of the other levels, and it's not just just the same thing. This also adds a puzzle aspect to the game as well. So I mean, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of content. This game is definitely worth it. If you own a Wii U, Hyrule Warriors is a must-buy. Great in-your-face action, multiplayer, and all. So once again, I'm into the ITE 2727. Hey, thanks for watching.